you know? I do it in like any game that has like a standard, whether it be like a deck for like a card-based game. I try and like make the weirdest, throw the weirdest thing at him, and in BattleRekt, same thing. Sometimes I'll just like build weird BattleRekts and like, why does he keep doing this thing?
Do you get the Molten Fist, that wallbang?
No, that's actually my least favorite one for Ashka.
Why? It's so cool.
It's good in 3s, but in 2s?
I always dream of the day where you put the ground stun down and you bang them into the wall and it stuns them and the ground stun pops and stuff.
My favorite is when you can do it without the wall bang. You put the stun down the perfect distance, and then you just punch him into it. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, enough of our conversations. We're going to be getting into our first match of the day. Could actually be one of the better matches of the day. This game should be pretty intense. As we see Condemned, Killarney, and Winghaven. Winghaven, as I thought, has moved, like every other Jamong player, to Taya, because she's just so strong.
That's very true. There is always this toss-up for ranged players, whether they want to play Taya or sometimes Jamong.
That was like a fast-forwarded version of our faces. That was creepy.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Just so you know, guys, we do know we have no audio. We will be working that out. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Our in-game audio
is awfully quiet.
Sometimes it happens, you know?
Very, very quiet. It's just a very quiet day for them.
We're just going to have to get extra loud and talkative to make up for the silence.
The silence that is my heart.
The haste going right in. Condemn's just going to try and find his way into Little Master, who's just baiting that counter. He doesn't want to go in just yet. Oh, he's just going to keep getting chunked down. Kababi's going to try and poke Winghaven. We're just going to see the rank slanging back and forth. Little Master does go in, but he has to R right back out. Condemned just keeps chasing him down into the corner. Oh, what a great shatter, pushing him back away. And then he counters through. He's trying to survive as long as possible. He's actually slowly bringing this health pool a little bit even, but he's got to be careful. He gets the other side, and Godolph trying to rescue him. In the meantime, Winghaven pressuring from the top. Killarney from the bottom, just posting up in the middle. Look at him just poking down. He's got to be careful. Little Master, you're taking a lot of damage. You tried to go in. Little Master might actually go down very soon. He does get other side, but he has no more protection here at the bottom. Oh, but in the meantime, Winghaven, Kababi sees the target on his face, wants to hunt him down. Godolph gets low as well.
Godolph getting a lot of value off of his other side really saved themselves that situation and were able to turn around a lot of damage onto Winghaven, and that's going to really hurt, especially with the Varesh on the field. Oh my god, and that's exactly why, because Varesh Taya is so dangerous. They have a lot of reach. And another fantastic other side from Godolph. This is a problem playing against Taya Paloma. There's actually so many tricks that they can play. They're very tricky, right? They have a lot of cooldowns to change the field of battle and change what you think is an advantageous position into something that can put you in an awkward situation, and that's exactly how they took apart Bruce Lee. Nice. Good closeout. First win goes to Prepared to Die, and they demonstrate why they are the only team that is being successful with Paloma.
Even with a lower health pool, right when that first kill happened, it really just comes down to whoever gets that first kill, right? You can be at a significantly lower health pool, but once you knock one of them out, even if they have like 200% over you, it's now a 3v2. Your damage output doesn't decrease depending on how much health you have. So it doesn't really matter at that point. They were able to secure that first kill, as you said. Varesh and Taya so strong, especially with that debuff. Makes her X shot, or I've drawn a huge blank X boomerang.
X-Strike.
The X-Strike. So much stronger with that 15% boost in damage. Now we're going to see both of them just kind of post up. Little Master does not want to budge. He does counter in, though. He's got to be careful. He gets pushed right back out. But now he is alone between Killarney and Winghaven. They're going to hunt him down. The other side, though, to bring him back to safety. Paloma trying to meet him. She will get pressured by Condemned. She gets a great panic, though, and now they both move in between a counter and a spacebar. They've moved back into center, trying to get that battleship positioning. There comes an ultimate from Paloma. Defensive and offensive. Great place.
Oh, so much damage coming onto Godolph right there, but good thing he had the Paloma ult to top him off. He didn't lose a lot of max health for it, but it was a dangerous spot. Got out of there with the other side, and continuing the trend of having great cooldown usage on Paloma right now, making it look like a really strong support pick.
The picky's been popped. We're going to see how much damage Winghaven can lay down. He's doing a lot. Oh, he might get a kill here on the other Taya.
Winghaven! There
gets him down. That is fantastically played. Winghaven got hunted down by the picky. Oh, but take a look at this. Killarney's getting smashed.
Oh, no.
A good ultimate.
No.
The double ultimate.
That was so much damage. The Whirling Blade and the Crippling Goo. Varesh is going to use the R to try to pop back up. Doesn't actually change positions. They get the orb. They do secure the orb, and I think that's going to help them win out this 2v3.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a little rough for Condemned. Great use of R from Little Master. Dodging the fully charged M2. One of the heavy hitters for Shifu.
Really good use from Little Master of Varesh's ultimate there. Pressured out Winghaven to try to save Killarney from that scenario. We talked about this many times before about Varesh's ultimate is you can't interrupt it. Once it gets popped, there's actually nothing you can do aggressively to shut that down. The only way to avoid it is by using iframes. Clerney, feeling a little weak, a little skimpy on those iframes, had to get tornadoed out by Winghaven, but guess what? Winghaven was in pressure as well. And so having to spend that tornado on their support saved Clerney, but ended up meaning that Winghaven fell. This pressure that's coming out from Prepare to Die is incredible, and I think that Little Master has upgraded. We've always known that he's been great at Varesh, but I feel like it's an upgraded Little Master today.
Upgraded Little Master, more like a Big Master, if you really want to get punny with it. Now we're going to see, the good M2. He's taking a lot of damage right now early on. The other side again, though, keeping him away from Condemn's Death Grasp. He does get a good debuff. Oh, take a look at that Winghaven stuck right in the middle. While he's debuffed as well, he has the tornado right back out of there. Little Master finds a way back into his team. Condemn's going to get an easy orb in the middle. They did get pushed back, but the health pool's looking a little in favor. But they do have a little bit of an energy deficiency now. Condemned. Flipping that M2 around, making sure not to get any Whirling Blades. Knowing he doesn't have enough R for that, he will get other-sided. And take a look at that. Little Master loses almost no health.
Oh, actually cancels his counter and doesn't get interrupted by Paloma, but he's going to be losing a lot of health. Prepare to Die had really good aggression, did not take any of the baits that Condemn was throwing out there, and Condemn trying to be aggressive, but Godolph is just sitting there healing up consistently. This is one of the problems fighting against a support like Paloma or Pestilence. Oh, good extract. Oh, gets smacked in the face. Goodbye. Bruce Lee is getting battle-wrecked right now by Prepare to Die.
They really are, and it's interesting to watch as a team that we know has done so well. Seem to be struggling a bit against this comp, but we don't see Paloma Varesh played by anybody else at this level. So it's got to be difficult to deal with, especially when you're probably not terribly accustomed to it. Good counter. Oh, Clarity is going to get pressured in.
He doesn't have Clarity pushing anymore. He already used it, so he needs to run
just
away
missed
from
the silence. Oh, yeah. Lucy's going to go down. Condemned
3-0 in the first map. 3-0 in the first map for Prepare to Die. And Bruce Lee looking like they're having a tough time. Incredible. I think that Battleships as a composition, which is the Paloma, Taya, Varesh, or really the big thing is a Taya Varesh, and then the support or the Jade Varesh, right? Just long-range characters with range control and damage zoning. This composition we've theorized to be very good, right? They can hold their position. They have a lot of cooldowns to push people away, and particularly, oh, hey, there's sound.
Yeah.
Particularly about Battleships is that on paper it's great because as people are pushing in, you do a ton of damage. When your opponents spend cooldowns, you have cooldowns to trade. You have other side, you have teleports, you have counters, you have tornado, you have pushback. You have so many things to help defend yourself, right? That allows you to actually stay and make trades because then when they try to commit to big damage or combos, you have an out. You can get yourself out of there.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen it executed that well. It was kind of one of those things that I felt like, well, on paper this should work, but it doesn't seem to be very practical. But the way that Prepare to Die played in that particular game is making me feel like maybe it is a thing.
Now, we do call it Battleships. For those of you that haven't really listened to the interesting phrases we come up with, essentially we call it that because they can just sit and not move and deal damage, mitigate a lot. They don't have to really retreat, move around. We know Varesh he excels at that. Really, he has no choice, to be honest. Doesn't have a lot, but you know that Paloma other side really giving him that extra massive amount of mobility and dodgeability of major things like ultimates and stuff like that. And I find it interesting because I think a team comp that would also work with, like, what if Paloma got replaced with a Pestilence? I think Pestilence also has kind of like that battleshipy style of play between dropping the Queen, getting infesting a teammate, which lets them tank so much damage, and then being able to infest an enemy, and they're allowed to kind of maintain position. I'm curious to know if maybe another team can do something similar with something like Pestilence. Right now they're doing a great job of doing it with Paloma. We really don't see Palomas at this level. Little Master really the only Varesh we see at this level as well, at least on the European side.
That's actually interesting if you were to assume Pestilence there, and as we see their character picks, that is not the case going into the second map. But Pestilence would certainly provide extra oomph on the damage side, but then you do lose out on other side swaps.
That's true. The other side is fantastic. Oh man, gonna go right in. Kababi sees his opportunity. Gonna get sniped after the in cap. Now they're gonna try and line up on top.
Winghaven on Jade now, actually.
I think Jade's gonna be a really good job of just poking damage at this comp that does not want to move. Varesh counters in and then R's right back out. And that orb will actually get secured by Prepare to Die.
Pop the piggy. Here it comes.
Clerney had to roll away, had to be careful. Condemn's got to be careful. Oh, what an in cap, wasting the rest of her ultimate. She's going to sit there on the pig. sad and lonely.
Has been fantastic on the snipes, just landing every single one of them. I think if you were to put it up to accuracy, he is above 100% because he just skewered 3 people, or rather he skewered 2 people, and then got 2 snipes before that as well.
3 of 4 snipe bullets getting landed. There's the Whirling Blade, but the will rescue her. Condemned's got to be careful, but now he's going to be in an ultimate.
Watch out! Little Master!
In there. Little Master can't get him. Push right back in with the other side. Keeps him alive, plus the speed boost. If Condemned can go down first, they're going to be at the advantage. But Little Master, just a single burst away from death. So many people
nice counter.
Near it. Oh, Little Master does have his ultimate. He doesn't want to use it, though.
Such a close match. Health levels are so low. I actually thought that Bruce Lee might have been able to close it out at that moment. Kababi tries to dodge left and right, but eats a bullet.
Jade right now has a good advantage of her snipes. Baited out the other side. They know it's down now. They might try and go on Little Master. There's a great Petrify. We've seen ultimate from Paloma to rescue her from some damage. They weren't able to engage because of that. They could actually finish him off. Jade's looking low. The piggy's been popped. Jade might go down, and she does. Condemned looking like he's going to go down right after. He does good material, though. Rescues him from some damage. But now he's all alone. All alone.
Wow. I can't every single time. Bruce Lee is actually coming very close to making a kill happen, but guess what? Other side is ruining your day. I've never seen a more convincing game for Paloma than the one that we're watching right now. In Crippling Goo, got stunned up, hit by snipes to initiate, got pushed back in by the Clarity Potion, and the instant that happened, Godov's other side either came back up or he was waiting for that Clarity Potion to come out because other side can be dispelled, right? The thing is, if you are too trigger happy with your other side, on top of Crippling Goo, you know that the Lucy wants to throw the Clarity Potion, and if Lucy makes a good read and hits you with that Clarity Potion, not only are you getting pushed back in the Crippling Goo, but then your other side gets stripped away, you're out of that cooldown, and you're dead in the water. The instant Kodov saw that Clarity Potion go out, he knew he was in the clear, popped that other side, stopped taking damage from the Crippling Goo, took out the movement speed reduction, and Little Master was able to get out of there. And guess what? He got topped off, and then Little Master was going crazy, doing tons of damage, and they made the cross kill happen, or rather they made the first kill happen, and then closed out another round in the pocket, 4-0 now.
There's your Little Master. Condemned. It knows he wants to try and take him out early, but he's going to get so much damage healed up by Godov. The counter does get baited, though. Now he's stuck in a tight spot. He just got enough energy to R. He's going to use the other side of the wall, but other side gets wasted as well. It did get queued up, and now they got to be careful. Kababi's going to try and put some damage on Jade. Closing in that gap, trying to get the M1s. The snipe's going to come out. Oh,
so
baited out another counter.
Right now, Little Master is going crazy. The panic does land. Here comes the pig. He gets feared up on it. Does not want to get incapacitated. Needs to run, but the shield gets taken out. So much damage coming out from Bruce Lee, but all of it into the barrier.
That's going to be it for Jade. She's going to go down. The ultimate does pop out on 2. Oh, but Little Master finds himself landing in the goo. There's an in-cap that might be able to get a cross kill here.
Still losing out, even when they got double incapacity. Lucy gets X-striked, and now Condemned falls as well. Prepare to Die is looking excellent. This is convincing to me, and I would...
That was easy, baby.
Europe as a region always surprises me, but I feel like Prepare to Die is playing at a level that might match Telrask Me or teams that are champions.
Champions.
Yeah, I don't think Prepare to Die has ever taken a first place finish in BattleRekt so far. They've come very close. They've gotten second place, I think, twice. I don't think they've ever actually won a title. But if there's any day for them to do it, it could be today. Of course, these are only the first 2 teams we're seeing. Maybe there's something even more scary coming down the road.
Pushing the new team comps, always a joy to watch. We're going to see, can they sweep them twice in a row? Bruce Lee, a team that usually was so good at putting on the pressure and keeping teams having to retreat the entire time. Little Master does get pushed, and he doesn't have enough energy for his R. He's got to be careful. Paloma's been in-capped, though. You can't get healed up. He does R. We do see another side probably still up. I don't think she's used it just yet. She uses it for herself. Condemned is going to try and put the pressure on. She will get countered on the other side. We're going to see Taya and Jade going toe-to-toe, but Winghaven is winning this 1v1 battle. There comes the ultimate from Shifu. Little Master might go down first really early on.
Excellent pressure right now from Condemned to give them an opportunity for a good position at the start of the match, but we'll have to see. Bruce Lee has come really close numerous times to make a kill happen, but they always spend health on Condemned's side. Condemned is pretty low. Little Master is at risk of, oh my god, and that snipe might do it, but they're actually able to get away. Did not get a catch on it. Condemned is actually pushing it aggressively, seeing what he can do, and let's see if he can close it out. Little Master has a lot of bar on his side though, so he's going to have a lot of utility. Godolph gets sniped, is down a little bit of health, but he's going to be able to heal that up as he's trying to assist his teammates. Kababi is getting healed up right now. There's the disabling shot, and this might be the opportunity for Bruce Lee get the orb and then spend bar, trying to make the kill happen.
Counter use, but there comes the ultimate. One's going to get hit in the second one he uses for positioning. 2 of the 3, maybe almost 3 of the bullets landed for Winghaven. There's a great double cap. Little Master. He laid it right into the snipe. Fantastic prediction. Will the cross kill happen though? Oh, it will.
2v2 now. Paloma and 2v2 might be a little difficult to pull off. There's the Veil, but the other side is going to save him a little bit. Kababi gets hit by the snipe, and that might be just a little bit too much. Kababi needs to run. Oh, the incapacitating into the ultimate. Goodbye, and this could be the first round that Bruce Lee wins. Oh, there's a Whirling Blade. Other side to trade. Stealth on the Jade. Has to dodge. Misses. Oh, no.
Oh, the silence.
And there's no self-healing. Paloma will go down. Nice round from Bruce Lee. I love the early aggression they have. I feel like the biggest thing that they need to be careful of is Condemned losing health. Condemned is playing really well aggressively, or at least he's trading out really well. Landing the snipe and then having disabling shot and putting pressure, standing in between Godolph and Little Master was really helpful, because the problem with Paloma, much like Pestilence, is if you're in the way, they actually can't heal. Their heal is an attack as well, so if it hits an opponent, all it does is damage. Does not provide any healing. That put a lot of pressure onto Little Master, and then when Godolph was trying to shoot past Condemned to heal up Little Master, all Condemned did was then swap onto Godolph himself and then push Godolph's health down.
Little Master eating up that snipe. Now Jade's going to get pressure to the top. She does still have her jump. She's going to trade back and forth with the M1s. She does get the disabling shot. There's a good double in cap, leaving Little Master all alone, but it doesn't seem to matter for him. He's just going to stand there, deal damage, and snag that first orb as well. Condemned is going to go in and put the pressure. Other side has been baited out, and the counter. He's stuck in a tight spot. He might still have his R up, but he's actually in a safe spot. He will ultimate. No, he misses. Little Master does miss his ultimate, but Condemned has to in-cap and retreat on the right-hand side of the map. Oh, what a great tornado, but it's followed up by another side. A little unnecessary, too much cooldown used. They're probably going to lose this orb because of that. Yes, they do.
We'll dodge the snipe as well, and we're setting up back into a neutral situation, but it looks like Prepare to Die wants to buy into the middle of the map right now. Piggy is coming out for, oh no, he gets incapacitated on it. Kababi looking a little bit foolish there, and Condemned is making sure he's shutting down the aggression. X-Strike comes out, not going to hit anything. Condemned is in an awkward spot, lands a spear, but gets panicked out, and that could set up on Condemned right now. He could be losing a lot of health. He's getting chunked down, has to pop the EX material. And you think that's going to last? Oh, Precious ultimate! You can't counter it!
Plus, oh no, Eureka couldn't save him that time.
The panic really, really hurt. Godolph is making Paloma look like an excellent character. Good read on Godolph's side, panicked out Condemned. Not only did it mitigate pressure, but it also made the kill possible onto Condemned. And Little Master with the ultimate to close it out. I'm loving it. I really like both Godolph and Little Master, and of course we know Kababi is really great on Taya, but stand out to me are these characters that are not so commonly seen. Varesh is on the up. If you were investing, I would invest in Varesh because he's becoming more and more popular, but take a look at Paloma. Look at those stats that he has. Average total, his score is the highest. Of course, a lot of that is going to be protection in the Spirit Link as well, but that's still nothing to laugh at. Paloma providing a ton of value. The reads were good on the Spirit Rift, the interrupt, the panic, and the reads were, and the decision making on the other side was also really on point. And I think it was just a solid game for Godolph overall. Was able to bring Prepare to Die to the next round, 2-0 against Bruce Lee of New with Winghaven.